I feel bad for all the Mavs fans with Luka jerseys because they are now all null and void. Let's talk about the big ass elephant in the room. Luka has been traded to the Lakers and AD goes to the Mavericks. Is this trade really real? This is one of the biggest and craziest trades most of us has ever seen. The last big trade we saw was Cat going to the Knicks, which ended up being very beneficial to the Knicks, and the Timberwolves got totally shortchanged on it. But this Luka AD trade is on another level than that. Everyone views Luka as a global superstar, but the main issue with him is that he hasn't been in tip-top condition and has been injured and hasn't played the past 20 plus games. So I guess the Mavs thought it was best to trade him now and get someone they felt that could make a difference on their team. I really thought this was some fake rumor, but ESPN has been talking about it, and I checked Dallas's website, and Luka is not on the page anymore. This is really happening, or from what we see anyways, it could fall through. You never could know. For me, I think the last big trade I ever saw that was crazy was when the Nets spent all that money on the super team, KD, Kyrie, and Harden, which proved that all that Russian mafia money couldn't buy a championship and ended up being such a bust. They lasted less than 20 games together. And I was shocked when the Lakers were able to get AD back then. I knew they wanted to play together. I just wasn't sure if the budget would allow it. And of course, we can't forget the shock when LeBron left the Cavs to go to Miami to be with D Wade and Bosh to form the Big Three. That was a huge shocker. So my thoughts are LeBron did have some knowledge about it. Even though currently on the news, he is acting like he was just as shocked as we were. Let's face the facts. He tried to act dumb saying he didn't have a say-so on the coaching. JJ then comes on board. He tried to act dumb saying he didn't have much say-so on Bronny being drafted. Bronny somehow ends up with the Lakers. So you would have to assume that LeBron probably mumbled something along the lines that, hey, if we ever get Luka and get rid of AD, I'm cool with that. The confusing part about this situation is that Luka helped them get to the finals last year, and then now, half a season into the year, you get rid of him? This dude is barely 24, 25, and he did that. He took them to the finals. The Mavs are that confident in not wanting to pay him super max. I feel bad for all the Mavs fans with Luka jerseys because they are now all null and void. I think the Mavs are pressing the panic button because they are currently on the bubble towards being in the playoffs. I guess the front office is that afraid of not making the playoffs this year. And even though people are counting the Lakers out in the finals run, they are currently in the middle of 5th place right now for a playoff spot. So they are in good shape. The only thing we can do right now is wait for it to officially happen and see how things look for the first 5 to 7 games. I think this will be very interesting to see how this pans out for the Mavs. I really do like the combo of AD, Gafford, and Lively. Those guys can most definitely take up space and cause problems defensively. But at this point, there will be a huge influx of Lakers fans buying Luka jerseys. That's for damn sure. I don't think many people will buy that many AD jerseys just because we don't know how long he will be there and he's closer towards the end of his career. So what do you guys think about this situation? Boom or bust for which team?